Hello and welcome back to this game. It's called Planet Coaster. It's got a name, me. It's in the title though, you can read. Good golly, Miss Molly. This is the third of three for the fairy tale-esque themed parks sort of dealio here. They said no one could build a theme park at Molly's Gully. Gully, not Golly. Prove them wrong. Keep below the height restriction and bankroll the construction of a colossal coaster. So I didn't preview this one prior to loading it up. We got some not some dinosaurs. It is some freaking dragons over there. Very interesting gully through the middle there. So our park entrance, whoa, camera has decided to wedge itself into the floor, hasn't it? I can't get it out. There we go. Okay. Theme park entrance is over here. That's a heck of an entrance. It's very grand. I like it. Got some little buildings there which don't do anything of use. Some knights prancing about. And something down there. But I don't think that goes anywhere. Yeah, that doesn't go anywhere. Pardon the scroll wheel being loud and such. I do apologize. So clearly, we need to build a coaster. So we have a height restriction. Presumably just because the map starts off so high. In fact, we should be able to just take... How much money do we have? Almost none. Take this and then see how high it goes. So yeah, there's our... Does that allow me to build? It is. There it is. So that's our height restriction. Freaking goddamn it. Right there. So I don't really have a lot to work with. And like if we get over here, that's plenty of space. Maybe not like up here. How far does this part go? Where are the walls? Where's the edge? There it is. But what we could do is drop the coaster down into the gully here. Which could be neat. Now the problem is we don't really have any money. We don't have the money to build a coaster, I don't think. We don't have a loan out, and we could take a loan. We could take a $10,000 loan, that's give us $15,000. That'd probably give us enough to build a coaster. Chain lift can invert for adults and teens only for all ages. Build a hypercoaster. I've been on a hypercoaster before. They can be fun. So let's just I don't know what those numbers mean. Let's see. So we want right entry, probably just right exit as well. Really no reason not to have the right exit. Is there even an exit to the right of this thing? Somehow, oh, there it is. There's the exit, okay. I was gonna say, somehow they get off this coaster. So we can plop it there. We're probably gonna have to restart this one a few times just to figure out what to do at the start here, so bear in mind with me. Or, sorry, not bear in mind with me. Bear with me, that's what I was trying to say there. So let us change the angle snap down to something real low. Apparently 11 is as low as it goes. Pop this like that. We're just gonna get a little tiny bit of extra height here. Because we can really only get a little tiny bit of extra height, so. We'll make this a little bit longer. 8 meters. We'll start dropping down. So what kind of specials do we have? Not a whole lot. I think we've built an equalizer before. But what we can do is get a whole bunch of speed here. And do something like... Not a whole bunch of speed, I just kind of want like... I want to curve it out like that, sort of. Or do I want to continue getting more speed? Nah, we're going to be dropping down a lot, so... Let's make this Is that like 10? I don't know. Let's make it 15. We're going to be building up a lot of speed here, so we got to be careful to bleed it off occasionally. That's like substantially too big. I keep forgetting that thing doesn't really size well. Whoa there. And helix. And helix back up to bleed some speed off. That's probably not a bad idea. So we'll flatten that out. No, that's curving. I don't want to curve. Sometimes I forget the controls. That's alright though. What else is new? And then helix up, right? We should have enough speed still to do this helix. So, what do you mean insufficient fun? Oh hell, I forgot. Well, that's a bit of a problem, isn't it? I forgot about that. We're gonna have to rethink that. Maybe we'll just want to build a simple coaster over here and not drop it down there yet. I forgot that you have to pay for the struts or whatever to hold your stuff up. But I don't believe that gets refunded when you delete the piece, so... And considering how high off of the ground we are, that's going to cause a lot of issues if we do that. Because there's no way I lost that much money from loans if I was even unpaused. Because we spent $10,000 after having resold that coaster, so I don't know about that. So what do we have other than coasters? We just have some stuff here. We have a boom boop. Like, we could build some basic rides here, like, none of these have particularly low nausea. Build the wild blue. This thing's freaking huge, but I could build the wild blue. We'll put the entrance on this side, so it's... Oh, no. We'll put it on that side, exit over here. Do some stuff with that in a second. And then we could build like the hammer swing, which is also huge, so maybe not. We build the cube, that one's fairly small. I'm sorry, terrain, I didn't actually want it to do quite that, but that's okay. Put the exit there. Then connect up our queues. And let's use, let's do wood. It's gonna be real weird. I want to make sure the paths go through that. But I think I may end them there and then just do like a normal path here. So what are they using for these? Heavy stone? Yeah. And then it's more than 6 meters wide, 8 meters? 7 meters. I think. I think it may actually be 8 meters. That's a ridiculously wide path. Jeez. No, I don't actually want to attach. Don't want to attach to that. Come on. There we go. Then keep this one straight out, preferably, but I don't think it's going to be particularly easy to build the path the way I want it to here. You know what, actually? Delete those. Stop. Just move the exit somewhere for a second. I don't care where it is. Pardon the noise in the background. There we go. Now we may fix our exits, such that they are connected properly. There we go. And I kind of want to make sure that's in the right spot, but that one's not quite lining up, and neither is this one. Could turn off the angle snap and do this. That's probably a reasonable plan. Something like that will do fine, and then same for this side, something like that will do fine. There we go. Okay, open both of those, and that's pretty much all of our money gone already. We have $500 left. Oh boy. Alright, well, I'm gonna try and come up with a plan. I think somehow we need to get the money to get this path over to here and build a coaster on this side. Because we can't... Whoa. I guess we could have built like a really thin, long coaster along this part here. I mean, we still could build a tiny coaster over here, really condensed. I don't know if that would... I don't know if I'm capable of that. We'll see. I gotta come up with some sort of plan here, though. But I think that's what we're gonna try and do, is see if we can maybe get that across the gap. Alright, well, I'm back. Park's been running for a little bit. I think we're technically positive this is actually all I've built. But we do have a pathway, a fairly large and long, ridiculous staircase-based pathway, over to there. There's probably some way other than that I could get people over there, but it would likely require some sort of research into, like, track rides. All aboard probably would do it. But I don't know. I don't know if everyone would want to ride that to get over here, so obviously you'd want a path to get over there too. Now what we could do here is very slowly wait for money, because we are positive. I'm not paying it a mechanic, which is helping our profits here. I have a single dude cleaning up everyone's mess, and that's pretty much all I'm running with at the moment. And it's working fairly well. He's keeping the place fairly clean. We have 2 relatively nauseous rides, though, so I'll give him some break there. There's the occasional vomit on the floor and whatnot. But we've only got so many rides, and we can't really afford we can afford Hyperspin, but it's not very good. Magic Twirl, not even. It's probably even worse, to be honest. Teacups are awful. I hate them. Our other option is taking out a loan. We can take a loan for $15,000. That would give us enough to use this pre-built coaster, which I will probably start with just because I know it works, so it will have a known ability to make money. And I think we might be able to build it here. But in order to do that, we're gonna need the loan first in order to figure out if that works. So you do have to research food, by the way. You don't start with the ability to build food stalls. It's real weird. And the one you research is a Western one, so we just got a Western food stall sitting over there. But anyway, ignore that. Let us take a loan out, shall we? So $10,000 loan, we're going to pay this off at the slowest we possibly can. Unfortunately, the interest is huge. Now that I see that, that's a bit crazy. So hopefully we can make some money off of this thing, because otherwise we're going to have a bit of a problem. So I want to get it rotated a little bit so we can build the paths here. It looks like that if you can build it, yeah. I think this will be alright. So we'll place the entrance, and the entrance will be... is this enter right, exit right, or what is the setup on this? I don't even know where, I think the exit's on the other side, isn't it? Yeah, it is. That's unfortunate, but okay. So put the entrance there, the exit, I guess, could go there. So we only got $1,700, and we're going to be paying off a... What was I using for pathways? Whoa, the cameras are real weird. Oh, it was wood. The camera's real weird in this map. I think just because of the height, when I zoom in, sometimes it zooms real weird. Like this, it's like it's latched onto something. There we go. So we need it to go out straight, and then we can drop it, right? Go out and then drop. There we go. Then we can turn. And the angle snap's not on. There we go. We'll just do that. Seems like it could be a bit long. Can we have multiple coasters? We can. That's fine then. Look at the braces on this thing going down there. Jeez. Alright, anyway. It needs to run a test, so we'll just tell it to test now because I changed the number of trains on it. I hate that it has to do that, but that's how it is. And these pathways are... those? Yeah. And no, I don't need an 8-meter freaking exit to this thing, thanks. Why can't I build it there? I can build it under the station. Sweet. And then we'll enter back up there, and we're gonna have to unpause it, and we're gonna be hemorrhaging money here for a little bit. We don't have the income to pay $2,000 a month. So the instant this thing is ready, we need to open it up, and it needs to get some people on it. There you go. We're open. Let's go, people. Everyone get down here. We're gonna need some benches before I bankrupt myself. Need a lot of benches. We'll put one there. Wait, I can put benches on this? Oh, it won't let me put them on there, but it will latch onto that, which is curious. So we're just gonna line down here with some benches. We'll put them between the braces here. There you go. Hopefully no one vomits on the people down there. That would be real weird. Okay, so that queue is already filling up. What's the queue time on this gonna look like? Like, what's the queue rating? Garbage. Good to know. So it doesn't actually fit very many people per car. Per train. No, if it's 2 per car. So this queue looks like it's probably gonna rack up some people in it here. Doesn't look like the queue's too bad, though. And this thing is printing money, isn't it? Well, maybe not nearly as much as I thought it was, but it is making money, and that is going up, so... we should be able to stabilize from this $2,000 a month loan thing. Pay attention to those interest rates, man. They'll get you. So this place is still busy. There's vomit up there. We're gonna need another another vomiter. Lord help me. Another dude man, cleaner. What's his name? Janitor. And we're also probably gonna need a mechanic as well, because that coaster will break down. That's just how coasters work. Hey, I should show the objectives as well. So attract guests, reach monthly profits. Sustain a monthly profit of 6,000 for 3 months, and unfortunately, we also have to build a specific coaster here. So 900 meters long is pretty long. 6 nausea, 5 excitement, 70 miles an hour, and a 65-meter drop with a height-restricted map. We should be able to reach 65 meters down here. If we can't, we'll just drop it into the gully there. It'll make the last half of the ride really boring because they'll have to use a chain lift to get some of the way back up. But, you know, this is not a very handicap accessible park. At some point we'll want a path down here too. We could fill in some stuff down there. But for now, both of those are barely making money, but they are making money. And this thing is also making money. Yes. Monthly profits of 3,000, so that alone can float us, even if it's like a bad month. That should be able to float us. And this queue is never full, which has me slightly worried. The queue times are short, but that queue is never full, and people spend so much time walking down here and saying, nah, that I'm worried about that. What I want to do is pay off this loan as soon as possible, so I might not build any rides. I may just sit on the rides we have now, pay off the loan, try and get some money back, because that monthly income is fine. Even if it only makes 2,000, like it has a bad month or something, that monthly income is fine. It's just so much of it's going to the loan, so I want to get that out of the way. Because the park staff are going to get antsy about getting pay raises and stuff. The other thing we could do is just keep stockpiling some money and build this thing, but this thing is a bit long. So I don't know if I really want to do that. We'll just build a custom coaster or something. We could build this thing. No, I don't think we could build this thing even if I wanted to. Maybe we could, because it looked like some of it went under this part here, but I don't know. That's pushing it either way. Park's doing relatively okay, considering. We only got 2 food stalls, so... I'm not queuing that long to go on Venom. It's a 3-minute queue! Freaking Northern Line guy that I've been watching has like 30-minute long queues. People still queue for it. I don't understand. Whatever. People are queuing for it. The queue is getting a little shorter, though. It should maintain the demand. We just need more rides down here is what we need. Gully Energy 1 looks busy. Of course, if I made the queue look a little better, they'd probably like it more. So let's get some basic stuff here. Like, what do we have for buildings out of curiosity? We have a ferry tower. Could slap this bad boy right there. Tuck it as far in as I can get it without clipping too badly into the path. That's good. And put down some, like, I don't know, not beech trees. Blue fir trees around here. A black spruce tree. That's a big one. One of those and a blue fir tree. There you go. A couple birch trees, maybe? Something like that. Now what do you think of it? 83%? That should get some more people into the queue. There we go. And it didn't cost that much, so... I just want to make sure it has a continuous supply of people. The queue will never get too long, I don't think. The path's not long enough for that, so... Looks like it'd probably top out at like 6 or 7 minute queue. Which might upset some people, but we'll see. What's this loan doing? I need $4,900 to pay it off. I could jack this up to $3,000. I think that'll bankrupt us slowly, actually. But it's better to pay the max per month than to pay it off like that, I'm fairly sure. To pay it off slowly. Oh, the cube broke down. I had that other park the entire time and the cube never broke down. Curious. Where's my mechanic? Is that him? No. I have a mechanic, I know I do. Oh, he's already at it. Yeah. Alright. He just ejects all those people somewhere. I don't know where they went, but whatever. I'm not queuing that long to go on Venom. Venom is a really good value. Is it? If I just jack it up slightly to 15 bucks. People still willing to pay that? They are. At least some people are. That might just be people not willing to go on the ride to begin with. We'll see what happens. That should increase its profits ever so slightly. Anyway, paying off this loan? Yeah. Alright, I gotta click done so it goes away for some reason. I don't know why that's a thing, but whatever. Also, we can't move any of these dragons. This item is locked. Activate on trigger. So unfortunately, because of the way I put this building, I could move the building slightly, but his tail clips into it and it upsets me. But anyway, we should have pure profits minus, Why is park management so high? Is that because we paid some of the loan this month? Yeah, it should change. But anyway, we should have almost pure profit now. We're not paying our staff that much. They're still fairly happy, so I'm alright with this. Hopefully it, like... There's no way I'm spending 2,000 on park management. I think that was just the loan. So we'll see how that goes. Either way, we need to start building some other stuff. We need more monthly profit, and we need a much higher park rating. So we're just going to need more rides in general. So I think we'll build a couple more just basic rides down here. We've already got a... we had the Wild Blue and the Cube. So I think I want the Forge and the Hammer Swing over here if we can. We'll get the path across this water, maybe? I don't know. So it looks like our shops pay for the park management at the moment. We don't even have that many shops, so we're going to need more shops soon as well. We'll put those down here somewhere. Not sure where. We'll put them down somewhere. I could put one of these rides over here. Maybe? No, because they're freaking huge. That's right. It'd have to be something like the Hyper Spin, which we could put over there. So which one of you takes up more space? You both take up stupendous amounts of space. Why do you do this to me, game? And you just... Oh, because the rock's over there. Right. I mean, I could raise it slightly. And tell it to not level terrain. Where's that at? Don't flatten terrain. Just want to get it off of the rocks a little bit and kind of tuck it over here. Place the entrance on this side and the exit on this side. Actually, we're going to have to do some pathing over here, so we'll move the exits later. And then I want the forge, which I can't afford, so I guess we'll just wait. It's a lot of waiting going on. I'll stop recording for now because there's gonna be a lot of waiting for money for now. So just know that I'm gonna just plop some rides, a couple rides down over here, one next to the coaster, decorate it a little bit. Maybe put some shops like underneath this pathway. I'm not entirely sure. We could tuck them over here as well. That's terrible traffic routing. I don't know. We'll see. Either way, I'll cut the recording for now because it's just gonna be a lot of doing nothing. And I don't think you guys want to watch me do nothing. Why is that path pointy? That's interesting. Anyway, I'll be back in a moment.